Hey guys, today let's go for a drive in this 2023 Audi A3. This has a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder with 201 horsepower and 221 pound-feet of torque. You got a full digital gauge cluster. Heated seats. Let's drive in sport mode and dynamic. Use your gear shifter. Backup camera, parking sensors. You have leather seats with the suede. Pretty big sunroof for this car. It's a stylish looking interior for an entry-level model. I like that. Well, right off the bat, you can tell that this car is really underpowered. At 201 horsepower is pretty less, and you can really, it's pretty easy to tell. I got my foot down. I mean, yeah, it moves a little bit, but it's hardly impressive. I think 250 horsepower would have been better. I think this car should need at least 250 horsepower. And the transmission is a little bit of a lag, which I notice in a lot of Audis. After you do an acceleration, like the transmission, once you put your foot off the gas, there's a little bit of a lag for like a second, which is I'm not particularly a big fan of. Like, for one thing, the ILX A-Spec, right, was a direct competitor to this. People talk a lot of crap about the ILX. But the ILX had the same horsepower. Obviously, the interior is not as nice as this. But the ILX has a dual clutch, which is lightning sharp gear shifts. And it honestly feels like it accelerates a bit quicker than this does. But the ride feels pretty comfortable. Quiet interior's pretty quiet for being a pretty small car and an entry-level model. I like that gauge cluster. I think it looks really nice. As far as, pickup and everything, this is fine for daily driving. Like, it's not bad at all for daily driving, but it's just not, there's nothing more fun to it than that. But hey, I mean, it's a good looking car. It's an Audi. Someone who's looking to enter the luxury car market, this would definitely be a good car for them in that sense, right? But if you get a base model A3 like this, don't expect to be, speeding around and going super fast, because that's not what this is going to give you. Anyways, let's finish this drive with a quick walk around as always. I like those door handles. They look kind of cool. Nice design. Oh yeah, this is a really nice looking car. Bright red. Nice DRLs. I like the black grille. These wheels look sick. Blacked out badges. And then you have a really nice carbon spoiler on this thing. Legroom is really cramped. There's no way, if someone who was as tall as me sits in the front, there's no way I would be able to fit in the back. It's just not going to happen. But for like an average sized passenger on the front, someone who's a bit taller could fit in the back. This is definitely better for kids to sit in the back seats. The doors are really small too, like it's a small car. That's a really nice touch on that roof. I like how it just blends in with the windshield. That's a cool look. And I like how that antenna on the back, or fin, is black. It looks good. But anyways, thanks for watching another video of Drew Drives. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out.